Welcome to Smile Healing Institute channel. Today you already know the guest, the honorable speaker, Dr. Sunil Chhaya ji, who is going to give a lot of information about the topic paradigm switch. Let us welcome Honorable Dr. Sunil Chhaya sir. Welcome to your channel, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Rashmi. And it's really wonderful to be on this channel again. And I would really like to help share my knowledge to people so that I can help them grow in their life.
It's our pleasure to invite you also, sir. Thank you so much. Sir, today our topic is paradigm switch. What exactly meant by paradigm switch?
First of all, we should know what a paradigm is. So if you know the definition of paradigm, my mentor Bob Proctor used to always say that a paradigm is a mental program that has exclusive control over almost all our habitual behavior. And all our behavior is habitual. So if you are changing your habits, that changes our behavior and that changes our paradigms. That is what paradigm switch is all about. Yeah.
Very informative message, sir. What are the paradigm switch pros and cons?
Paradigm switch pros. If you change your habits to get the results that we want in life, then we are going towards a certain path. We are progressing towards our results. We are progressing towards our goal or over the ideal. As Earl Nightingale said, success is the progressive realization of over the ideal. So when you shift your paradigms, you go on changing habits, because paradigm is nothing but, again, a multitude of habits. So when you change your habits, you change your behavior, you change your self-image, you change your attitude. All these are the things which are changing for the better and the better you. So that's how it helps. And that's how a paradigm switch is something which is so wonderful that you feel that you're in a different world as soon as you've changed your habits. And the cons. If you're talking about the other side, the flip side, is every coin has two sides.
True.
Right? The law of polarity always works. The cons are that it sometimes becomes people feel overwhelmed to shift their habits, to change their habits, because it requires a work on your habits for at least 28 days. Unless you don't work on that habit for 28 days to change it, it will not change. It will remain where it is. You will go out in a certain period of time, you'll go out of your box and work, but as soon as you leave that process, like elastic will come back to the cage. And again, you'll start getting the results that you are getting. So that's why that is one minus point. But don't consider that as a minus point. Consider that as a learning. And then what you do, you again restart. If you've left in between, restart again. And by the time you have learned how to change your habits, if you do it two at a time, change two at a time, then take the next two, then take the next two, and create self-affirmations for every new habit that you want to inculcate. That helps a lot. Yeah. Thank you.
Where can the paradigm switch be useful?
It is very useful in getting the results that you want. See, first of all, we should know what your result that you want and know where you are. So unless you don't know where you want to go, you cannot take that path. It's just like that GPS that you have on your mobiles or in your cars and all. Simply put a destination. Unless you don't have the destination, it will not show you the fastest route to reach that. The lady will not start talking to you on their Google, telling you where you need to go. So you need to have a target or a goal or a worthy ideal, and then you start working on that. That is the time when these habits have to be changed. And when these habits change, naturally your vibration changes and your results you also get nearer and nearer. And then ultimately you're able to feel and touch that result. Yeah.
How does paradigm switching impact our life, sir?
It's a wonderful question. Paradigm switch. Today we are working on certain things. We are having certain habitual behaviors. We go on working on those habitual behaviors. Right from morning to evening, what you do in the morning, the result that you get in the evening, the same day in and day out. But if you're changing the paradigm, if you're changing your habits, what happens? The results go on changing. And when you're doing it continuously, the results change every day. And that gets you excited. That increases the vibration levels. And that takes you more towards your goal. That is how the paradigm shift helps us.
As our folks require bonus tips for their daily routine to make paradigm switch as a useful tool for them, sir, please.
Yes, very nice, because there are so many tips available you can have, but I really use one tip. And that one tip is that you first see what is your paradigm or your habit which is not taking you towards your goal, which is not resonating with your goal. Write down that habit on a piece of paper. Then take another piece of paper and write out the habit that you want to inculcate. It could be one habit or it could be two habits. Once you've done that, very nicely script out this habit that you want to inculcate, saying, I so and so am so happy and grateful now that what was your habit that you want to inculcate. And put your own passion and energy into it. Record it on the mobile or your phone and go on hearing it as many number of times. At the same time, that paper where you're written the habit which you want to throw away or to discard, simply tear it off and flush it down or burn it away. Don't put it in the waste paper basket. Burn it off. That's a better solution. It'll go away from your life. Do this for 28 days. After 28 days, you will see how your results have changed. Then take the next habit and then the next. This is the tip that I would like to give you. And I would suggest that you go on doing this very, very sincerely and be honest to yourself. This is going to change you, and you are the only one person who is responsible for you and your results.
Thank you so much, sir. Such a wonderful tip. Folks, today we learned about paradigm switch, pros and cons, what is paradigm switch, how it impacts, and what are the benefits of it. And also, Dr. Sunil Chhaya sir has given a wonderful tip also. I hope this information will be very informative to each and everyone. Thank you so much, sir, for being a part of this channel. And I wish you all the very best for your future endeavors.
Thank you very much. And I really wish all the people who want to shift their paradigms a very, very successful life. Thank you.
It's a pleasure, sir. Thank you so much.